Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this is a great position. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Albert Ferrer. Both sides exercising caution for now. Threads one in. And the shot! Goal! Germany! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves. Hazard will not want to lose. Oh, shooting chance! Saviola gets flagged offside. And it's Cruyff.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Baresi.
Germany really look like a team.
He's gone for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. And that is out of play. Pirlo. And here's Messi. Oh, just decent chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany with the corner, they're first. Pirlo with the short one. And here's Pirlo. And that was nowhere near his best. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Pirlo. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Mateus, he's picked his way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Saviola. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball. And a chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Fermin. Now it's Cruyff, showing great feet there. João Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. That has been cut short. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Van Dijk. João Neves.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. And the referee has blown for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, the moans and grunts.
Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Cruyff, now it's Messi. Chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. Çalhanoğlu. No way through. Good ball, good take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Hazard. Takes a shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And he's intervened well there. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now there's a fine ball. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Baresi. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Cruyff. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Rafinha. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Just too much on that. Calhanoglu. Can he spark a counter here? It's a searching pass. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Albert Ferrer. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Mateus. Germany do have a chance to counter here. That has not gone well. That's going wide left. Rafinha. And he lines up a cross. And the keeper beats it away. Calhanoglu calmly anticipates. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to... Great chance! And no mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Messi. Oh, good spread. Hazard. Now Mbappe. And it's been given away. Oh, he's one-on-one! Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, in he goes again! Probing pass. Pirlo has got himself a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. And there goes the final whistle. Irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Tries a shot! Goal! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Works it forward. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hazard. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard finding himself in space. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Hazard. There's the shot! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hazard, great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
And he shoots! And no mistake. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Peruzzi herring after the ball here. And the counter is on. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's a cute ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Hazard, Messi, and he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking to play him in. Ødegaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Not where it came from. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Messi. Tries to cross. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Hazard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. Nuno Mendes. And this is Hazard.
Minutos de descuento.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Oh, it's come loose. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Barcelona up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Ødegaard. And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Searching pass is played there. Yamal. That pass isn't the best. Ødegaard. That has been slung wide. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And it's in! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Barcelona culpably stronger, better, superior. And the pass is intercepted. Mendes cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe, Ødegaard. And this is Messi. Hazard. Messi. Can he get it through? Rodri gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Hazard. So we've reached the hour mark. Ødegaard wants to run onto this. Yamal. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Dias. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Just the keeper in his way. He's having a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Chance here to counter. Caicedo. And he welcomes it in. Tries to pass it through. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ruben Dias. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? And he's got away from it. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So could they be onto something here? Here comes the cross. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That looks a decent ball. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Caicedo makes the interception. Vlasic. Oh, well played. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Neymar.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation
Serán
mode.
sustituidos por el
Mbappe
dorsal 27.
has ended up in
El
no
dorsal
man's land.
19.
Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Chelhanoglu. Reinders. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Habrá 5 minutos
5
de
minutes
descuento.
to add. Rodri. Threads one in. And he is... Oh, just a keeper now! Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's got 4. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says